So I actually had a video that was already made, but based off of the responses from my last video, today I'm going to explain to you all why I am considering parting ways with the actual Terminator motor. Stay tuned. All right, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Ken O'Shawn, with the world famous Man, that was horrible. Built versus bought. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. It ain't gonna be much fluff or nothing. We're just gonna get straight into this thing. I made a video saying I was parting ways with the Terminator motor, and that is being pulled out of the car. Nothing about that video was clickbait. All of it is real. But I want you all to know, and this is more so for my subscribers, how much I pay attention to you all. And when I say leave a comment, I really do mean that. And I know that everybody doesn't have to agree with the move that I'm making and etc. But I want to make this clear to everybody. It is my vehicle. Now, I know some people in the comment section will probably forget that. And then I think the other thing is that I want to say, you don't have to check my bank account. I'm okay. Now, the reason I want to bring those up, because I'm about to go into the real reason, because I didn't just do this just because, oh, I just want to part ways and I just want to do something else. Like, no, but man, I was reading the comments because I asked you all to comment, and man, some of the things that you all said, oh my God. So first off, let me start with the overwhelming support, because 90% of everything that you all said was very positive. So to my subscribers and to the people that watch this channel, I just want to thank you for the encouragement and for you all even looking forward to what's next. Like, that really was a blessing for me, because it's the parts that you all don't know and the parts that you all don't understand. So when you all say this level of stuff, it's real encouraging. But to those who, man, I mean, I don't be understanding what you all got going on in your personal lives, but man, like, some of y'all are just came for everything about me and talking about you're gonna unsubscribe and all that. That's totally fine. Whatever you got going on in your personal life, however, whatever's not happening at home, hey, I'm just gonna pray that God work that out for you at your home, because this channel ain't gonna be the channel that you just vent on and just say whatever the heck you want to say. It's not here. So the real reason why I'm actually considering walking away from the Terminator motor. So we do have to pull the motor out. The car right now hasn't ran in over a month. So I know you all saw all of those previews for the Made in America movie, but the car has not ran in over a month. I want to make that my first point. Number two, the thing that we were able to discover was I had an issue. I was driving home one day and enjoying the car, like you all keep telling me to do, as if I don't do it. Just because I don't post every day that I'm driving. Trust you me, I'm driving. But I was driving home and I started to notice my RPM. It was just going up like crazy, and man, the car just wasn't running good. And then when I got home, I had cut the car off. I was about to park it, and when I tried to start it up, it would not start, and I smelled a whole bunch of gas, and I just knew that, something is going on. It's just dumping a lot of gas for some reason. At first, I thought it was a vacuum leak. I went and did all of that, vacuum tested everything. It wasn't that. I did everything that I could to figure it out and couldn't come up with a solution. And so then I took it to the shop that I deal with, and they did a compression test on the motor. And my compression is only at, I believe, 70 in cylinder 5. So for you all that don't know cars or don't understand what I just said, bottom line, I need some motor work on that engine. Now, in the last video, I didn't necessarily express that. I just wanted to kind of talk about, why I was parting ways. And the goal was that as we found out, I was going to show you all. But due to the overwhelming response, I didn't have to even do this. But I'm actually doing this for the subscribers, so you all can understand, and the ones that support it. The other people, they quote unquote unsubscribe, so they wouldn't even see this video. But I do want to make that clear, because even when I watched the video back, I'm like, you all are missing a big piece of the puzzle. I'm not just throwing everything away because I'm just throwing a whole bunch of money into, like, You all have no idea about what I have done, the money, all of that. I know you all are like checking my accounts and all that. Please don't worry about that. All right. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing with my vehicle as it relates to financial. I'm all right. I am a very financially responsible person. Please, let's just go there. But in that as well, I have invested a lot of money into this Terminator setup. And for me personally, it has been a lot of ups and downs. And I feel like over the last few years, it's been more downs for me than ups. I just don't always post those. So, I use YouTube at a certain discretion. I don't post everything about the car all the time. I don't post every time I drive it. I don't post every time I step on the gas. I try to give you all as much as I can. But in this scenario, you get to a point where enough is enough for me. Every time I turned around, something was going wrong. Something was going wrong. Something was going wrong. So the reason why I'm considering going over to a different platform is because the 0304 4.6s, Terminator motors, etc., don't have as much support as some of the modern motors that we have out here. For example, like the Coyote. For example, like the Godzilla. Like the Voodoo. Like the 5.2. Whatever you want to call it. Like, there is just more companies invested, more companies involved, and then there's just more out here as it relates to those engines. And so, yes, I'm considering doing that. But in the consideration of me doing that, my main goal is that I have a very reliable street car, because I was at the point where I was enjoying it, and then boom, this happened. And one of the things that I learned is that I was chasing power for a long time, and then I actually gave up chasing power, I believe, last year. And so I really was just where at the 740 that I had, I kept it there. But then we ran into the issue that we ran into. Now, some of you all may ask, well, what caused the issue? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I didn't do anything out the normal. It could have already been on its way. I don't know. I don't beat up on it like that, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like I don't hit that gas. It could be several reasons why it went the way that it did, but the reality of it is that it did. And now I am in a scenario, in a situation where some of you all may not understand why I don't have a running vehicle. And I get it. This car is probably one of the most popular notchbacks in the country. But, I've had a lot of ups, but I have had downs as well. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anybody with a Foxbody that don't have issues. Like, I always say that. Like, everybody I know with them, no matter how great the build is, have issues. But for me personally, I've had more than I actually want to admit. And so, that's the real reason, is that setup it's a great motor, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot more that I can do with some of the newer technology, which is why I am considering it. So the next steps for me now is to, we're going to tear it down, see what's wrong with the motor. If it's something that's simple and it's not going to cost anything astronomical, because I have been quoted on what it would take to rebuild this actual motor, and it's some numbers that I am just not comfortable with spending to then put it back in the car. Like, what I have been quoted, I'm not the most comfortable with. What this also may mean is that it's going to take me time to actually do this. And, I try to take some of my losses as wins for all of us. You all get to see me document what this thing is going to be from beginning to end, what it looks like to come back and to bounce back. I'm hoping that this is encouragement for anybody who is in the same situation I'm in. But I do want to bring caution to any of you all that need to go through a rebuild process. Please don't go broke doing it. I want to say that again. Please don't go broke trying to fix a car or to keep up with the Joneses or whatever. That's not what I'm doing here. I technically actually refuse to do that. I am not putting this car before anything else. That's not what I'm doing here. If it's going to be a slow process that takes 6 months or the next 6 years, then that's just what it'll be. And I'll take you all along the journey with me. But then at the same time, it just sucks that sometimes some of you all out here just got to kick a man while he's down. I'm not even down. It just is what it is. Don't get me wrong. I have my moment, but it just is what it is. And so this time around, I'm looking to do possibly something different and possibly work with some other people to get this project done. But at the same time, this is just where I'm at, and this is the scenario that I'm in, and I am okay with it. I am at peace with it at this point. When it first happened a month ago, I really wasn't at peace. But now, you know, I'm gonna just be honest. After much prayer and much consideration, I'm literally allowing God to do His thing in this scenario, and then hopefully it could be a blessing to you all somehow. Somehow I can use this platform to really show how God can just show up and show out in any scenario or situation. Some of you all may not believe that you got to incorporate God into your car build or whatever, but for me personally, I do, because it's way more around this than just the actual car. But my family and everybody's involved. Everybody felt bad. You all didn't know that it actually is broke. Everybody felt bad for me, and I don't want people to feel bad. It's all good. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna come out better than we were before. So to everybody that was telling me to sell the car, I'm not selling it. To everybody that was telling me to get a roller and just sell that one, I'm not gonna do it. What I am going to do is what I told you all before. I'm either going to part ways with the Terminator motor and get something else, but that car is not going nowhere. And the reason why that car is not going nowhere, it has way more sentimental value than anything for me. Even if it's just a roller, I can't get rid of it. I can go into that later, but that was something that I made a promise to myself that I was going to give myself after a previous scenario I was in life. And I'm not going to do that. So I'm not taking that advice. I'm literally going to move forward with that car and build something better, and only deal with one person to help in the process and not have several different hands over it, which I've had over the last 6, 7 years, well, 8 years with that car. There's just been too many hands to it. This time around, it'll be myself and somebody else. We'll go through the whole process. I'm going to the best of the best as it relates to tuning, etc., to make sure that everything is on point and it's the way that it should be. So with that being said, I just wanted to share that with you all to let you all know that that is the real reason behind what is going on with the actual why I'm parting ways with it. There are just some other things that I feel like I can do, which I will kind of go through later. I actually just made a video where I got the Coyote versus the Godzilla. That's going to be probably the next video you're going to see after this one, because I'm trying to look at the motor setups and what will be best. But like I said, we're going to tear that down. I'm going to give you all the updates, and then you all will start seeing the engine building process. So with that being said, at the end of the day, no matter what situation or circumstance comes your way, trust God, believe that He will make a way. And regardless, you know, He's more important than these cars. So if He tells me to shut it down or slow down, and that's what I'm going to do. But if not, we're going to keep moving forward. And if opportunities come because of this, I'm going to take it. But this is the year of reset for me. This is time for me to reset, and even reset what I give you all on this channel. And so that is what I'm going to do. So if you like this video, do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe. It's your boy Kenneth Sean, Built versus Bought. I am out.